Monday.com tips and tricks. Hi guys, this is Speak About Digital and welcome to this video tutorial on how to take your Monday.com skills to the next level and make the most out of this versatile platform. Whether you're a seasoned user or new to Monday, we have valuable insights and practical strategies to maximize your productivity and efficiency when using Monday.com. If you are new to Monday, I would suggest actually going and looking at some of the other Monday training videos on my YouTube channel first, link in the description. This video is going to be better if you've already used Monday a little bit. We have a lot to cover in this video, so let's get started with the tutorial. First, board tips and tricks. You can apply the tips and tricks we will demonstrate to enhance your boards. If you already have boards set up, you can implement these tips and tricks that we will show you. However, if you don't have any boards yet, you can easily create a new one. To begin creating a new board, navigate to the left menu. Here, you'll find a plus button positioned next to the search function on the left-hand side. By clicking on this button, a list of options will appear, and among them, select New Board to start from scratch. However, if you prefer to use templates to expedite the board creation process, choose the Choose from Templates option instead of New Board. Upon selecting Choose from Templates, you will be directed to the Template Center, where you'll find an extensive collection of templates organized into different categories. You can either search for a specific template using the search bar or explore the various categories available. For instance, if you decide to utilize a project management template, click on the Project Management category. Within this category, you will find a range of templates to choose from. In our case, we are interested in the Jira Issues Overview template, so scroll down the page and click on it. Once you have selected the desired template, proceed by clicking on the Use Template button. This action will lead you to the template itself, where you can make customizations and modifications according to your specific preferences and requirements. If you find yourself needing to update the status of your activities, it can be quite challenging to do so individually for each one. However, there is a helpful tip and trick that can make this process much easier. Instead of going through each activity and updating its status separately, you have the option to update the status of all activities at once. To do this, all you need to do is select all the activities for which you want to update the status. This can be done by highlighting or checking the boxes next to each activity. Once you have made your selection, you will notice a gray field located under the Status section. Next, click on this gray field, and a drop-down menu will appear, allowing you to change the status to your desired option. Whether you want to mark them as done, indicate that you are working on it, or specify that they are stuck, you can choose the appropriate status from the available options. After selecting the desired status, simply click on it, and something remarkable will happen. The status of all the selected activities will be instantly updated, reflecting the change you made. This saves you significant time and effort compared to individually updating the status of each activity. Another useful tip and trick is the ability to update the status of specific activities all at once. This can be especially helpful when you need to change the status of a consecutive set of activities, such as the first 4 on a list. Instead of manually selecting and updating each activity individually, there is a convenient method to select a range of activities together. To achieve this, you can simply hold down the Shift key on your keyboard and click on the last activity, which in our case is the 4th activity. By doing so, all of the activities from the 1st to the 4th will be automatically selected. Once you have the desired activities selected, you can proceed to change their statuses. Navigate to the Status section and choose the status you wish to assign to these activities. With just a few clicks, you can efficiently update the status of multiple activities simultaneously, saving you valuable time and effort. Furthermore, there is another handy tip and trick that allows you to delay activities by a specific number of days all at once. This can be particularly useful when you need to adjust deadlines or reschedule a set of activities collectively. Instead of manually modifying each activity's due date individually, this method simplifies the process. To begin, select all the activities you want to delay. Once you have made the selection, navigate to the Due Date section. Click on the first field under Due Date, and a calendar will appear. Within the calendar, you will find an option labeled Shift Selected Items by Days located at the bottom. Clicking on this option will trigger a pop-up window where you can enter the number of days by which you want to delay all the selected activities. For example, if you want to postpone them by 2 days, simply input 2 in the provided field. After entering the desired value, click on the Shift button. As a result, all the selected activities will be automatically shifted by the specified number of days, effectively updating their due dates. This feature helps you efficiently manage changes in timelines and ensures that your schedule remains accurate and up to date. An additional valuable tip and trick involves utilizing the bar feature, which can significantly enhance your productivity. To begin using this feature, start by selecting the activities you want to work with. You have the flexibility to select all activities or choose specific ones according to your needs. Once you have made your selection, you will notice that a bar appears at the bottom of the screen, specifically for the chosen activities. This bar serves as a convenient tool to perform various actions efficiently and effectively. On the left-hand side of the screen, the bar displays the number of items you have selected, providing a clear visual indication of your current selection. This helps you keep track of the activities you are working with and ensures you have selected the correct items. One of the main advantages of the bar feature is the range of actions you can perform on the selected activities. With just a few clicks, you can duplicate items, export them, archive them for future reference, delete them if necessary, or move them to specific groups or boards as per your organizational preferences. By utilizing the bar feature, you can streamline your workflow and save a significant amount of time. Instead of individually performing these actions on each activity, you can handle them collectively, resulting in increased efficiency and productivity. Next, we have columns, tips, and tricks. When working with the template we have selected, it's important to understand the basics of columns and how you can customize them according to your preferences. The template consists of different columns, each serving a specific purpose. To customize a column, simply hover over it and click on the three dots that appear, granting you access to various customization options. Let's take the Assignee column as an example. To customize this column, hover over it and click on the three dots. This action will present you with a menu offering different customization options, including settings, filter, sort, collapse, duplicate, and more. By selecting settings, you can further personalize the Assignee column. Click on the Customize People column to modify the maximum number of people allowed in this column. You can choose to have an unlimited number of people by clicking on Unlimited. Alternatively, you can set a specific number, such as 1, 2, or 3 if you prefer to limit the number of people in this column. Within the settings, you can also add a description to the column. Simply click on Add Description. Enter the desired description for the column and then save it by clicking on Save Description. This allows you to provide additional context or instructions related to the assignee column. Furthermore, in the settings, you have the option to restrict column edit, which means you can control who can make changes to this column. Similarly, you can restrict column view, granting access to specific individuals or teams. Additionally, you can choose to show the column summary, providing a quick overview of the assigned individuals or relevant information in the column. Aside from the settings, you can utilize the filter option to narrow down the displayed information based on specific criteria, such as grouping, name, or assignee. This feature enables you to quickly find and focus on the relevant items within the assignee column. Moreover, you have the ability to collapse the column, minimizing its display to save space and declutter your workspace. Additionally, if you find the need to replicate the assignee column's structure or settings in another part of the template, you can easily duplicate the column. In addition to these customization options, you can also add a new column to the right of the existing ones. Change the column type to suit your needs, rename the column to make it more descriptive, or even delete the column entirely if it is no longer required. By understanding the basics of columns and how to customize them, you can tailor the template to align with your workflow and efficiently manage your tasks and information. These customization options offer flexibility and control, allowing you to create a setup that best suits your specific requirements. Lastly, how to add a new column. Expanding on the customization options, you also have the ability to add new columns to your board. To add a new column, navigate to the right side of the screen and locate the plus button. Clicking on this button will open a menu offering various types of columns that you can add to your board. Within the menu, you will find a range of column types to choose from, such as status, people, date, timeline, numbers, text, dependency, formula, and more. Each column type serves a specific purpose and can be selected based on the information you want to track or display. Let's say you wish to add a priority column to your board. Simply click on the priority option within the menu and a new column will be added to your board. By default, the column will display a gray field under the priority heading. To specify the labels or values within the priority column, you can click on the gray field. This action will open a drop-down or input box where you can select or enter the desired labels. If you are not satisfied with the existing labels, you have the option to click on Edit Labels, which appears at the bottom of the label list. This allows you to customize the labels to better suit your needs. Additionally, you can further customize the newly added column by clicking on the 3 dots located next to the column name. This will open a menu with additional options for customization. Depending on the column type, you may have the options to modify settings, apply filters, sort the column's content, collapse or expand the column, and more. Exploring these customization options enables you to fine-tune the appearance and behavior of the column according to your preferences. By following this process, you can add as many columns as you require to effectively track and manage your tasks, data, or any other relevant information. The flexibility to add new columns allows you to tailor the board to your specific needs and create a structured and organized workspace. By understanding the basics of columns and how to customize them, you can tailor the template to align with your workflow and efficiently manage your tasks and information. These customization options offer flexibility and control, allowing you to create a setup that best suits your specific requirements. And there you have it, a beginner's guide on Monday tips and tricks. You can sign up using the first link in the description. I appreciate that, thank you. We hope you found these Monday.com tips and tricks helpful and that they will empower you to take your project management and collaboration to the next level. So again, if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions at all, please comment below. I try to answer all the comments the best I can.